Alright, good evening everyone. I know we just finished some Dark Souls and everything, but it's time for some King's Quest. I know it's a little bit later than usual, but I think we can beat the game. It's still pretty early-ish. Let's finish King's Quest 6. Why am I bobbing my head to the music? I don't have the urge to dance. That's actually one of the battle themes from Final Fantasy XI. When you got party. Let's continue. I last left off, we finally got the spell book. Magic Pain, a cup of swamp ooze, river Styx water, and one black horse feather. So we got the everything with the river Styx water. Make rain spell. A few drops of salt water, not from the sea. So we're gonna need...
This spell must be cast over a teapot containing salt water, sacred water, and falling water.
I need a teapot. I got a tea cup. Ah. Let's go back to town real quick.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains swamp ooze.
Swamp ooze. Hmm.
Alexander.
Alexander. Yeah, all damn game.
Alexander. Good day, Prince Alexander.
Paintbrush, the flute. We don't need anything there. We need a teapot.
Hello. Now.
Hmm. Hmm. Thanks, lady. I'll try and figure this out. Let's look at the other spell, because there was 3. Charming a creature of the night spell. 1 skullful of hot oak embers. A bit of sulfur, brimstone. 1 strand of pure-hearted maiden hair. I got the skull, but I need hot oak embers.
This spell must be cast over a skull containing hot embers, a strand of hair, and brimstone.
Hmm.
Alex.
I know where we can get some sulfur, though. Or something like that.
Alexander. pond is no longer boiling, but it's still pretty hot. The enchanted pond has been cooled by the iceberg lettuce. Though still hot, it is no longer boiling.
I need some ember.
The fountain water is cool and clear. The fountain water.
And one spell asks for, like, falling water. Well, that's pretty falling. Where is it? Make rain spell could be pretty helpful. Oh, 1 second. A few drops of salt water, not from the sea, 1 vial of sacred water, and falling water. First, mix salt and sacred water in a teapot. Then add falling water. Speak incantation over teapot and enhance. Yeah. I got a teacup, but I got the sacred water right here. I need something to be a teapot. Maybe the lamp? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I could use that. Hmm. Let me try something. I got an idea.
Alexander.
Says the lamp will work, but it's just use the old lamp. Let's see if, because I need salt water, but not from the ocean. Baby's tears will do that. A few drops of salt water, not from the ocean.
Alexander. The other baby.
Would you babies be interested in this?
The babies. That would.
Would you?
The.
Would you?
The babies.
Dang it.
As much as Alexander might wish to...
Did I mess up? Fuck.
Would you baby?
The babies...
Would you?
Crap. Frick, where'd I get the lamp again?
Alexander... The nightingale...
Sing, sing, my sweet. It is a...
What was it?
Oh, I was hoping...
Alright, so let's
A
do
little
this
bird
again.
Makes a delivery. It's a note. No. Good. If Alexander wants to...
Would you?
Of course. Alexander...
I believe.
Very...
Thank you. Hello. Now.
Oh crap, I do have the other lamp. I gotta go earlier. Okay, I still got the lamp. Okay, so this is kind of at the perfect point.
Alexander... Alexander...
I need to get the old lamp, because...
Alexander... Alexander can't do much of anything in the dark cave.
Frig.
Since it's... Alexander...
Alexander.
Oops.
Oops. Frickin' Alexander. Nope. Okay, so I got an idea.
Alexander... Alex...
So let's get rid of these.
Good...
So let's get rid of that damn old guy. So we're gonna drink this potion, the evil one.
Alexander...
The thing that makes me look like I'm dead.
Alexander...
I can't.
So
It's.
we're all like, oh no, we're dying. Oh yeah, oh no. I did this already the previous stream. seconds later in the castle.
I told you not to pop in like that.
Alexander's heart lurched.
Prince Alex. Sorry. Ah.
Alex.
I believe. Thank you. Hello.
Alex,
Now,
I hate this stupid spellbook.
how much for that book?
There, Alexander.
How might I? As I said.
Thinking of Vi. Oh, yike. Alex. Alexander.
I.
Okay, so now I know what to do. This is a lot easier.
Alexander.
I know they say Alexander a lot. Guy goes cray cray.
Sing Sing.
What? The little bird. It's a note.
Dearest
Alex, no.
So yeah, now I can work on
Alexander.
getting some other stuff.
Alexander.
Because now we know how to get the spell book. That's gonna be no problem.
What do you think?
Blah blah blah.
As an exception. I'm. No. Right now.
I know I'm kind of speeding
Alexander.
past this, but I already did this yesterday, and I'm a kind of crunch for time. Dex out of the beast.
There's an.
Hello.
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh.
He's adorable.
Sign. Alexander.
This sentence.
Where are you going? Not like
Well. Alex.
Hey, Kata. Yeah, we finished the DLC for
Alexander.
Dark Souls. It was pretty short, honestly. We're all kind of about it. So, just gotta play some King's Quest. Gonna see if I can beat 6. And I'm just gonna skip a lot of this. I did this all yesterday, but I did out of order.
Do you?
There we go.
A regular.
There we go. Here's your buddy.
I found this.
coming home I am too.
There you are.
Yeah,
you
2 bosses,
naughty
and one's
boy.
optional.
I told you not
And,
to
like,
leave the island.
secret.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most.
So,
Yes.
well, this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get another DLC, but it's still kind of like, eh.
Alexander.
Riddle book.
The book contained... What was... Alexander. Alexander.
Game audio is really low compared to you. Alright. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise it a bit.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
How's that sound now?
Nah.
Here's your rare book, buddy.
I found it. Here.
And I got a spell book so I can learn magic. Let's see if I can do this right, because I didn't have the right item. I traded it in too early. And it's like, I screwed myself. So we need salt water that's not from the ocean, so those are tears. Baby tears.
Alexander. Alexander.
So I need more milk.
Alexander.
Yeah. Rah, do you too.
Alexander give the other baby.
I'm sorry.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Okay, so now we got tears in there.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp contains baby's tears.
So we need that. Next,
The
let's get
little
some
Chinese
swamp
tea-
use.
The teacup.
I gotta let this play out.
What do you think you're doing?
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
He's right, you know.
Ugh.
But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
It's for a rotten tomato am.
Perhaps I can help you out by throwing a rotten tomato at stick in the mud for you.
Really? I appreciate the gesture, but the swamp is broader than it looks. Only a native like myself would be able to hit him from here.
There's no reason to leave.
Here you go.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you!
only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
Cool, Kata.
Hey, okay, I give up. Jeez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother.
Brother!
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
And now we got some swamp ooze. 'Cause that's how it works.
Alexander fills the teacup. Alexander... Apparently the...
So let's look at the spell book again. So the make rain spell, a few drops of salt water, not from the sea, so baby's tears, 1 vial of sacred water, which we got, and falling water. First mix salt and sacred waters in the teapot, then add falling water. Speak incantation over teapot to enhance. Heat to boiling to activate.
Alexander pours the contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial, now empty of its sacred fluid, disintegrates.
Alright, now we'll go to the Isle of the Beast because we know where there's some falling water, the fountain.
Alexander... Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Hey there, Manny. So I made a mistake yesterday. I traded in the lamp too early because I need that for one of the spells. So I'm fixing it.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
I also got the spell book. Haha.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
There we go.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp contains what Alexander hopes is the completed Make Rain spell.
Yeah, I got the swamp ooze in there. I'm making progress, finally. I'm hoping to try and beat this tonight. I was playing Dark Souls 3 with my friends earlier. We got that done.
Alexander.
Alright, so I can use that when I get captured by the druids here. Because I know I get captured. It says use it over boiling wolf flame, and we got that.
Perhaps he isn't.
So blah blah blah, get captured.
Not again. I think
Not again.
Alexander is...
We found a trust.
Uh-oh.
This must be. Wait! There's an.
Alexander...
Ah!
and the cage is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
You gonna let me
Bottom
use
of
the item?
cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
Oh!
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders.
Uh-oh.
Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around. Egad, something's really percolating.
Make it rain!
Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling. Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
Damn right. Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wazir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one. Unless that person threatens the princess.
I think we can
Sorry to
use
have
her clothes to
disrupted
enter
your
the
ceremony,
castle.
but I'm running out of time.
But that's not fun.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to
Ooh.
save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago.
Of course.
I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants.
Huh.
Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned.
Oh, man.
If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship.
Oh.
It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost.
Ooh.
That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill.
We're gonna need those.
May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
So the druids trust me now. That's cool. Time to die? Okay, so... so for the magic paint spell, we need the river Styx water, so I think we're gonna have to do that. Add Styx water to swamp, ooze, and cup. Stir with horse feather. Apply the blank surface with Nara's brush. Huh. We already did the make rain, so we need charming a creature of the night. So that's definitely what we need for the nightmare. A skull full of hot oak embers. A little bit of sulfur, brimstone. I think we know where we can get that. Add hair and brimstone to skull.
This spell...
So we got a skull.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
So we need some sulfur, and I think I know where we can get that.
The way...
Oh, now it looks cool.
Alexander...
Alexander. Didn't Alexanders have darker skin? It's hard to say in the older games.
Can I pass into your fair land?
Heavens, no! No humans allowed in chessboard land. Never have been, never will be.
Would you have any interest in this?
No, we knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever. Quite so. It only bogs us down. Mobility, that's the key.
Hmm. What the heck do I give? Mom has the sulfur, which I need. I remember her.
Would you have any interest in this?
No, we knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever. Quite so. It only bogs us down. Mobility, that's the key.
One second. Sorry.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and...
Sorry. I think there's more I could use. Gonna do two quick things. First, let's go back to the Isle of Beast. I got an idea. Alright, let's grab another white rose.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Maybe Casima would like a nice white rose. I mean, come on.
Alex.
I gotta take another thing from the Druid's Island.
Alex. Alexander has already had enough close contact with that fire. Alexander. 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 Alexander.
Wait.
Alex.
I know I'm taking forever. Figure this out. Hey, BIM Cluck. Ah, Druid, so scary.
Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal.
Okay, so I got the spell book and I did the Druid's Island. And then I'm trying to do the thing here. I think I gotta bring something over to those two queens again. There we go. I think I did the right thing. This is loading.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
Oh, God.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Sure.
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see. lump of coal. And what a beauty it is, too. Oh,
They're rather
marvelous.
polite for being rivals, I know.
Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
I want the new one. No, I do. No, I do.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal.
Oh,
Let me have
God.
it immediately.
Thanks.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
Oh, God.
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's look at the spell book again. So we can't make the magic paint spell yet. We already did the make rain spell. Charming a creature of the night. One skull full of hot oak embers, a bit of sulfur, brimstone, one strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair. So now we got all three. Add hair and brimstone to the skull of embers in the presence of creature. Speak incantation over skull. I think I know where the creature would be, because they mentioned certain horrible things. I gotta hurry, though, because,
The spoiled egg has a slightly yellowed shell that bulges in spots from the pressure of the gases inside. Alex...
Oh, hello there.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
So...
Alexander is careful in handling the spoiled egg. That shell looks ready to burst. Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers.
Yeah.
Sounds the steam.
Zounds.
The smell of sulfur.
And then we had Casima's hair.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and the spoiled egg.
Sounds. Cast. I like to read these. Creature of the night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity binds thee like a chain. To do what year I ordain. Now he'll say it.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain. To do whate'er I now ordain.
Ah.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland.
Did you
Fire
spin
and
your arm? Yeah, sure.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, She is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Alright, let's go,
Now run!
Nightmare. Oh, damn it! It's been crashing a lot. Good thing I just saved, but I feel like I have to save a lot now. That's annoying. Really hope 7 doesn't deal with this. I hear it might. Weird, because, like, 5 never crashed at all. I think he used the same engine.
Alexander, the spoiled egg. Alexander.
Blah blah blah.
Alexander.
Creature of night, to me
There's me
succumb.
winding my arm.
Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flare.
That's
Unable to.
now run!
There we go. Alright, it's getting a little dark. Ooh,
Nightmare
hello.
deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly. Alexander decides to get closer to the undead creature. A decision
Hey there.
that was definitely not one of his best.
Oh lord.
Tickets up. Next.
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.
Let's turn the speed down.
Alexander wishes to comfort the tormented spirits, but they are beyond the warmth of human. Restless spirits are bound to the...
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Caliphan. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted Vizier. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep.
Oh, what a jank.
Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I failed thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Vizier. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it.
Come on.
Mother, can you? The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead.
Tickets.
I can keep
Next.
the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
Oh, totes.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Let's see. Maybe he
Alexander. The spirits that haunt the surface of the realm of the dead have known the spirit. The spirits. The spirit of a woman hangs like a puff of smoke in the air. She is weeping and appears to be very distressed about something.
Let's talk to her.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me.
Uh-oh.
But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here.
Alright.
By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
We find Ali.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
What a nice ghost. I just know those guys are gonna kill me just walking up to me.
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
We've been here a while.
Might I get one of those tickets?
The skeleton with the tickets must not approve of Alexander's less than ghostly looks. He refuses to give him a pass.
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please let me pass.
Tickets only.
I got an idea.
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
Damn bones and bones down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh God. I like how he's just the one dancing now.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier. Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Damn bones and bones, damn bones.
The skeleton key is made out of small bones. Alexander could return the bony key, but he might find it useful. Besides, the skeleton has plenty more bones where that came from.
No, let's give that ticket now. Here you go, buddy.
I have a ticket.
Go on. Next.
That was amazing. That was obviously the most. Yeah, exactly. Ah!
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. The ribbon is so old it would crumble at Alexander's touch.
Well, there's a knight.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds! That sounds serious.
So we need some River Styx water.
An ebony mass of liquid flows below the path. It must be the River Styx. Alexander can't reach the river from here. The realm of the dead is a very dangerous place. There's no time for that here. The organics...
Well, we do need River Styx water.
Alexander will have to get a little closer.
So we gotta get closer.
Alexander is carrying a book. The realm of the dead.
Alright.
Alexander scoops a little of the River Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
So we need that.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains swamp ooze and water from the River Styx. Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander...
Oh.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl.
We talked to him
and he's
before.
not sure he would want to.
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please, let me ride across the River Styx on the ferry.
Charon apparently has rules as strict as those of the skeletons at the underworld's entrance. Alexander is not getting on that boat until he gives Charon the appropriate fare.
I think we know.
The journeying spirits seem to be in a trance and don't respond to Alexander.
Good thing we got this ancient money.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon
you go.
accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
Cool. I know.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Ah!
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal.
No, no, no.
Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
Yeah, sure.
Alexander decides to try to force the gate open.
Ah!
Tickets up. Next.
It must have been love at first bite.
Uh,
The iron gauntlet is a bit too small to fit on Alexander's arm.
huh.
Why would Alexander want...
Maybe the skeleton key?
Alexander doesn't see a key.
Hello. Ah!
Alexander suddenly...
What I...
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
Oh, Tony
No,
J.
thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you past, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps a test. Ah, yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gates wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Oh boy.
Agreed.
Listen
Yeah, that's
as
Tony
though it
J.
meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Huh. Wait a minute. My first foremost legally, second is outwardly, third is victory. This is so stupid. I just figured it out. Legally L, O, V, and four twice E is love. Ah.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane! How didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Plus, remember that note from way early on that said
Cannot be
love.
banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. pass through, and quickly, before I
Oh,
change my mind.
just falling in love with that voice. Oh, yeah. Alright, stupid door. That's the big head
Excuse
honcho.
me. I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards escort Alexander to the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why
Oh
have
my.
you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh?
Hi, Death.
If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are
That is
here,
crazy.
you are most welcome to
I
stay.
can't remember his design, but look at him.
Kiss
His
my
head
hand,
literally makes all the
and
underworld.
you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
As though sensing Alexander's desire to touch him, the Lord of the Dead reaches out his hand. As the Lord of the Dead's hand touches his shoulder, Alexander's mind fades to blackness.
Ah!
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should...
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet.
Oh, yeah.
Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible!
Woo.
He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires,
Oh, wow.
injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry,
Oh,
thou man of flesh.
Oh,
That
boy.
is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Oh, boy.
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Oh, boy. Making death cry. Let's talk to the dude.
Perhaps a tale of my love?
There is nothing you could say of love that would make me cry, mortal. I have had Cleopatra and Helen of Troy stand before me, and they move me not. Your common desires mean nothing to me.
Perhaps a tale of my love?
There
Um, make him cry? Easy. Make him play Speaking in One.
Alexander doesn't want to involve Cosima in this. He'd just as soon doth not know too much about her. Alexander's heard the expression bored to tears, but somehow he doesn't think it would work in Death's case.
Oh boy.
That small dagger will hardly stop Death.
you're
The Lord of
Ah!
the Dead's touch.
Ah! I love all his hair stays. So let's
Tickling Death is a bit of a stretch.
stink him up.
The Lord of the Dead has probably smelled much worse things than that flower of stench. It is unlikely to produce any useful response. The Lord of the Dead is unlikely to be moved by the Mother Ghost's tale of woe. That won't...
Hey.
I have this, my lord.
That does not provoke my tears, mortal.
Here.
I have this.
That
Maybe this super awesome mirror will do the job.
If your existence has been
Ooh.
all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface
That's right.
swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles
This should
colder
show
and
him his
more
true
immutable
form.
than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered.
Yeah, that would make him cry.
His enslavement to this throne while still a man. The years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it. The seep of his own humanity. The slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Oh
take
man.
it away. Make it stop.
Oh!
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted a stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed and bring them to me.
Sweet.
King
We beat
Caliphan
death.
and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Dude.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
Oh, we will.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. No.
5 minutes later.
Gone.
Hey, you're back. How's it going?
Yes, my lord.
Ha 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 ha, we beat death. That hair.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our
That
sakes.
is nothing.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
Haha, we beat death. Magic paint. Add 6 water to swamp ooze and cup. Stir of horse feather. Apply blank surface for artist brush. Okay.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
It's literally taking. Oh, that's so cool.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Now let's take that.
To cast the magic paint spell, Alexander must first paint an object at a desired location. Then use the spell book on the painted object to enchant it.
Alright. So we need to find Ali for that. Before we do that, let's grab the peppermint plant.
Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
Alexander.
Alexander. It feels.
Since when is Alexander good at magic skills? Oh, you old wizard, you. Alexander picked up some stuff, you know. Let's say that he was an intern. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you pick up some stuff at an internship. Let's assume.
Alexander.
So we got the peppermint leaf.
Alexander.
It's worth points, so you know. Dark as heck down here.
Alexander. Alexander's.
There we go.
Alexander Club. Alexander. Alex.
Go back to the Eye of the Crown. And you know what? I think Cassima would like a nice white rose.
There's no reason to use that there. Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the bird will deliver it to Cassima.
That'll cheer her up.
The nightingale takes the rose and heads for the castle once more.
A white rose. How beautiful. It must be from Alexander. How I wish that I could see him with my own eyes, but Abdul will never allow it. He only risks capture by sending me these things, dear to my heart though they are. Fly elsewhere, my pretty friend. Do not endanger Prince Alexander again by taking tokens from his hand.
Ah.
Forgive me, Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your love, for fear that I shall never leave this castle again.
Yeah, right.
Alexander waits in vain for Cosima's nightingale to return, but the bird does not. Could there be something wrong? Or does Cosima simply not welcome his attentions further?
Ah. Next, we can give that lamp to the old man there.
Excuse me.
We can take the blue one here.
Good day.
Ooh, Ali! There we go.
Drat.
So her son would have grown up.
Now,
Oh, lamps for new. There we go.
Alexander might have a hard time trying to explain that ghost handkerchief. Alexander.
Huh.
Touching the ghost handkerchief gives Alexander a strong mental impression of the mother ghost worriedly searching for her lost son. Alexander might have a hard time trying to explain that ghost handkerchief.
Huh. I thought he was Ali. Oh, that's weird.
Good day.
How fare you, good merchant?
I cannot complain.
Let's give him back the lamp.
Would you mind?
Of course.
And we need that
I
paintbrush.
think I...
Very.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Ali again, see how he's doing.
The sign above the door says Ali's Books.
Good.
The shopkeeper doesn't look like he would enjoy a good arm wrestle. The bookshop owner is a thin, middle-aged man. His intelligent eyes are slightly blurry from long nights spent reading by candlelight.
How fare you, merchant?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
Well, it did say spirit. So maybe it's somewhere in the... I have an idea, though. This magic paint's gotta give us we can use it for something. I wonder who's read every book. Probably, knowing him. It's showtime. Hey, Mr. Guard Dogs.
Please, if you'll only be reasonable. I really must see the princess.
Begone! You're not welcome at the castle, Prince Alexander of Daventry. We have our orders, and they are quite clear.
Alright. I think this will make a nice place for... yeah.
To cast the magic paint spell, Alexander must first paint an object at a desired location. To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where the wall is quite solid. Alexander's hands would give way long before the wall did. Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall.
Huh. Huh.
Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Magic paint spell. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
That's pretty convenient.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside.
How convenient.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Well, we're in here now.
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that door manually. Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside. The cot looks uncomfortable, not to mention a little dusty. Alexander decides against taking a nap there. Alexander is standing in a dim, damp dungeon cell. The walls and floor are made of gray granite stones. A cot in the corner is the only furniture. A gargoyle peers down maliciously from over the dungeon door. Alexander is standing in a dim... The gargoyle only grins maliciously at Alexander and does not respond. Alexander couldn't and wouldn't want to reach the spider.
Alright, let's go do some exploring in here.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Ooh.
A spirit weeps inconsolably on the cot. The spirit appears to be the ghost of a little boy.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother.
Hey, it's Webby's voice
I
again.
don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
That's okay, we found your mother.
Mother, where are you?
Here you go.
There's no reason to do...
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
Aww.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
Ooh. I'm the Man of Steel, got it.
Farewell.
He was adorable.
Alexander opens the dungeon door.
I know, the bookkeeper is also named Ali. Okay, so there's nothing in there.
A suit of armor is on display in the North Hall. Alexander will need to enter the North Hallway if he wants to do anything with that armor.
Is there a statue of Superman here? Man.
From the East Hall, Alexander hears the sounds of a door opening and a guard's footsteps trudging heavily down a flight of stairs. Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the door. He decides opening the door wouldn't be wise. Alexander decides to evade the guard dog by ducking into another room. Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
Darn it.
You're not allowed down here.
I think I'm a little lost. I was looking for the wedding and...
Be
Uh-oh.
quiet. The Wizard told us to look out for a saboteur. My nose tells me that's you. Guards!
Alexander watches helplessly as the guards descend upon him.
Darn.
You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wizard wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Jolo!
Prince Alex,
Jallo, what are you doing here?
never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
Alright, no problem, Jolo. I like that shred. We need to get in that room over there. There we go.
You found my room. Good. Now you'll be safe here for a little while. I couldn't risk asking in the hall, but what are you doing here? I mean, the wedding is supposed to start any minute.
Jell-O's awesome.
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jallo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is.
Yeah.
But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere.
Hey, Zimp.
And they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand.
Clown's
I've had no
Quest,
lack of
exactly.
kindness since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I can see there's no putting you off. For Cosima's sake, I wish you luck.
Clown chest,
I'll be
that's
here
even
if there's
better.
anything you need.
Thanks, Jallo.
Yeah, here you go.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb anything in Jell-O's room.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town.
This is the
Do
one.
you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jallo's skill.
Jell-O,
I'm sure
you
your
awesome.
hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jallo. You are a true friend.
Damn right, he's a real
Aw,
bro.
shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on Jell-O's privacy by looking through his trunk.
Yeah, thankfully you can get
Service
the...
notice belongs to Jell-O.
There's lots of like moments where I pay attention.
Alexander respects Jell-O's privacy. And burn a perfectly good hand?
Alright. So we got Super Bro Jell-O helping us. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Guard dogs.
Got an intruder! Grab him!
I was just looking for the kitchen.
Good thing I saved.
You're the foreign saboteur the Wazir warned us about.
Pilgrim.
He sure fits the description. He's supposed to be dangerous, mate. Let's throw him in a dungeon, then go tell Captain Saladin.
That's racist. That's profiling.
Good idea.
Ah.
I think someone must have let our prisoner loose, Ralph.
Who would be crazy enough to do that, Hal?
I don't know, but if I find out, that traitor will be sorry. Let's keep an extra sharp eye in the halls. We'll make sure no one can get near him again.
Right, Hal.
The guard dogs slam the door and lock it. Alexander has a feeling there will be no help from Jell-O this time. dungeon door is locked.
Gee, I wonder.
Alexander unlocks the door with his skeleton key and quickly makes his escape.
I don't want to waste it. Yeah, I think I lost points there, so let's not do that.
Alexander sees nothing to do. The castle basement is cool after the heat of the day. On the north wall is a door bearing a plaque, and in the west corner is a suit of armor. The castle basement is
Okay, let's
cool
read that again.
after the heat of the day. On the north wall is a door bearing a plaque, and in the west corner is a suit of armor. This is the north basement hallway. Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog. Alexander sees nothing to...
Huh.
Alexander sees no reason to use that. Alexander sees nothing. Alexander sees no reason to... Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that door manually. Alexander sees nothing. Alexander's...
Let me check that knight.
Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm.
Ooh, forgot about that.
A secret passage. Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby. Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Ah.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Saladin. Tony J.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders. Alhazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
So fortunately...
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Huh.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
He was speaking the door, black magic. What's all I say? I hear him say, Ali, then Bay. So, that's very important. We need to open that door.
Alexander sees nothing of interest.
Phew.
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat, and his heart race. It's Cosima. He's found her.
Psst. Princess Cosima.
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander?
So, hey there. How's it going? I'm not Peeping
It
Tom.
really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything to learn.
I literally braved death.
Alhazred, do you want to wed him, Cosima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely, I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cosima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now.
Oh,
Abdul
God.
can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
Ooh.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please,
We got a weapon?
let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
The music's kind of being weird.
Cosima sent that ribbon to Alexander. It would be rude to return a token of a lady's affection. The lock on Cosima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Huh.
Alexander looks Cosima is gone. Where could they have taken her?
A fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cosima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident.
Uh-oh. I think we need to let her know that, but we can't talk to her.
The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side.
Alexander doesn't see any use for that.
In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph.
Ooh, Mordak.
King Abdul al-Hazred. I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked. It's almost time for the wedding.
I think I need to reload.
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger.
We need to let her know that things are about to get worse. Ah, shoot.
Uh-oh.
So I can skip all this. God, look at that strut. He's straight up pimping. I don't care if he's taking forever. That's strut. He's straight up pimping, yo.
Alexander.
I don't.
Here you go.
I've been thinking.
Why?
I.
There we go. Let's do this.
Remember a secret. Alexander hears. Alexander.
Like not speak.
Alibaba? So I think we gotta skip at Kasima first. And then go hear that she could get murdered. Because she's like, oh, I'll be fine. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
That's pretty mean.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Huh?
The trunk is locked. Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk.
Good thing we got that key.
The books look interesting, but the castle is not a good place to relax and read. Alexander isn't interested in the oily perfume. Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach.
Shadrach?
Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess.
Haha.
It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown.
That fiend!
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside. Alexander can read the piece of paper without taking it. The brush is old and small. Alexander isn't interested in taking it. The bottle contains only a small amount of black ink, most of it dried at the bottom. Alexander decides to leave it there. Finding Cosima is no game of chance. Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper
Ali
with the
Zebu.
word Zebu printed on it.
Okay. Ali Zebu.
Alexander steps confidently out into the upstairs hallway and
That's
sees
not good.
2 guard dogs.
Hey, who the...
Hello there.
Don't just stand there. Grab him, Bay!
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything on the bed except for a lot of silk. What? And burn a perfectly good hand? What? A fire in a small hearth warms the bedroom.
Let's get out of here.
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe to reach the secret passage.
Sweet.
Alexander is carrying a message from his beloved Cosima. Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the Wazir's trunk. Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall. Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
There we go.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cosima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side.
Huh.
In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever.
I'm
Well,
gonna enjoy
onto it
this.
now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul Al-Hazred.
Bastard. I'm gonna enjoy
And now
this.
to see to the final preparations. It's almost time for the wedding.
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cosima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
So let's see if we can give her the letter and the dagger.
Alexander. Alexander.
There we go.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, but you shouldn't be here.
I'm afraid I'm not the only one in danger. Princess, be brave. I've heard such vileness today, such
There we
evil.
go.
What is it?
Al-Hazred. He is not what he appears.
I've known that for years, Alexander. But with Mother and Father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him. But tell me of what evil you speak. I have been so afraid for my kingdom, not knowing what he plans.
The kingdom is in trouble, but the real threat at the moment is to your safety, Princess. Alhazred has such plans. You don't want to wed Alhazred, do you?
How can you ask? Of course not.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cassima, you shall not. I promise you. But we must get you out of here now. You are not safe.
But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not?
But,
I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Here, take this down.
Why, it's...
Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the... Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the Wazir's trunk.
I found this letter in the Wazir's bedroom.
There we go.
I think you should know what it says.
I can't believe it. I had my suspicions, but this confirms everything.
There we go.
Alexander, you must keep the letter. You might have a chance to show it to someone who can help you stop Alhazred. Just be careful.
Let's see, anything else? Only the spell book. Can't get rid of that.
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cassima all that he owns, that item would be of little... Although Alexander...
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cassima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Oh, man. Alright, I think we got everything we need now.
Alexander feels his pockets carefully to... Alexander sees nothing of interest.
There we go.
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that door manually. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle,
Let's try
Alexander
this.
decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
A-L-I-C-E-B-U.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
There we go.
Alexander doesn't need the gold shield and spears. Besides, the soft gold wouldn't stand up well in a real battle. Alexander doesn't need the urns. Alas, the trumpet won't bring these walls tumbling down, and thus is of little use to Alexander. Alexander has no wish to steal from the treasury of the land of the Green Isles. It might be under the Wazir's control now, but it still belongs to the people.
Now, what's under here?
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath.
Huh?
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen
Oh
by the
no.
druids. This must be it.
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the druids thought the winged ones stole.
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the winged ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonder's singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who
bastard.
stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Frickin', I'm gonna kick his ass.
The singing stone only continues to hum and does not respond to Alexander. Alexander decides to leave Beast's coat of arms here in the treasure room until it can be returned to its owner.
Oh, we need to see that though.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there. Alexander is standing in the Castle of the Crown's treasure room. The soft-toned room seems very secure. Along the walls are trunks and caskets, probably full of the kingdom's treasure. In the middle of the room is a low table. Alexander, oh no, it's wedding music.
Let's play that again. I think we're getting to the end now.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music.
Yeah, that's not
Alexander
creepy.
hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what? Alexander hears the guard enter the West Hall. Alexander looks cautiously around the Grand Hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen.
All right.
The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Let's explore a bit. Never mind. Oh, hey there.
Alexander, here. The Wazir will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Captain Saladin, consider. I know you cannot be blind to the Wazir's true nature.
My personal feelings have nothing to do with it. I serve the crown.
You idiot.
The sword at Alexander's throat makes physical resistance.
Hey, Cat
rather
Max.
unwise
Oh,
at this
you.
point.
You give me no excuse to save your life, Prince Alexander. You were told to stay away from the castle, but you chose not to listen. I have no choice but to obey the Wazir.
But Saladin...
No, 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 hey, no.
Tickets up. Next.
Evidently, Saladin is a dog to be reckoned with.
Well, thankfully we got some
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Wazir is not what he appears to be. Cassima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
Yeah, right.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Al-Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Wazir, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cassima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced?
Yes.
It's you that's the danger, as the Wazir has said.
Cassima, stop!
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Al-Hazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
Yes!
King Califim and Queen Alaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cassima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Oh, damn it! It crashed again. This is the worst time for it to happen. Ah. Ah, frig. That's like, what, the 5th crash now? 4th? Well, it's a good thing I keep saving. Save, save, save. Ah, so annoying. Double check the stream thing. Oh, get that out of there.
Casima!
Prince, tell...
There we go.
King Califem and Queen Ilaria.
Casima!
Hands off of her, you murderous goat.
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Califem, that's not Casima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Casima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Casima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs. Alexander doesn't have time to deal with the genie now. The genie, finding a free moment in the battle, suddenly realizes that Alexander is still in the room and sends a dazzle spell his way.
Gotcha, Prince Alexander!
Oh, darn.
Tickets up. Next.
Genie, meeny, miny, mo. Alexander.
I think he likes peppermint.
Alexander doesn't have time to deal. Alexander.
Alright, so I gotta be quick. I got dazzled.
Alexander, be careful. Al-Hazard has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here! Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you... Well, there never...
Let's restore that. I don't want the dogs.
Shamir. No. Saladin is busy battling the magic-wielding... Saladin is busy...
Yeah, I gotta get out. Well, maybe he's not dead. I gotta get out, though.
Alexander!
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here! Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me? Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then... Never mind! Just kill him!
Saladin's
Kill him now.
being dead.
As you wish, master. Razzle, dazzle, snap, and snazzle.
Alexander, I did it. I swapped the lamps. Here, quick, take it.
Bless you, Jalo. I knew you could do it.
Yes.
Now get clear, friend.
No arguments there, my lord. Good luck.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief!
Oh, shut up.
You've ruined me. My like Valhalla? I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How
Yeah.
I've longed for a master like you.
Lower the speed a little bit.
I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
Ah!
So you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Alhazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Haha!
Inspiration, Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Why is it even up here? Oh! This thing sucks.
This sword must weigh a ton.
Good. Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince. So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer, but I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
Here, stupid fuck. Oh, ow! 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 Come here. This sword sucks! Ah! Dude, she got out! Good thing I gave her that dagger.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Oh, oh, whoa, oh!
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Cosima
Aw,
thrusts
dude!
the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Haha! Whew! Tie him up first!
Cosima, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could...
Hey, princess, is that your room right there?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Ah, there we go. Hey.
Oh, guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Get your ass in a dungeon. Haha. 1 week later.
Cosima and Alexander
Aw,
ask
dude!
Captain Saladin to perform their
The
wedding
family made
ceremony.
it here.
Saladin is honored to do so.
See, he's alive.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cassima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cassima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
Oh, I do.
I do.
And do you, Princess Cassima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cassima's finger.
There we go.
Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will.
Whee!
Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cassima with glad hearts, and sanction this union.
Graham!
Then Alexander
Graham is one of the
and
only
Cassima
voice actors that
are
they kept
now
from King's
pronounced
Quest 5.
man and wife. You may
You did a
kiss
good
the
job.
bride.
I think you get different endings depending on how you do this.
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown?
Oh, dude.
I
Why
know
didn't
as king
Cedric
and
at the
queen,
wedding?
You can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cassima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Dude, yeah.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Aw.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become.
Felonies.
How I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
No.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Good old Rosella.
Thank you, dear sister.
You need to get a hitch. I mean,
Oh,
you know.
Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
Oh, they made it back.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
That's good.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry.
Damn
Your
right.
road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
All right.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each
I
of the
know,
island's
Cat
most
Max.
valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cassima.
Long live King Alexander!
Yay!
Long live Queen Cassima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
And that was King's Quest 6. We became a king ourselves. Ah, there we go.
You seem so far away,
Haha.
and I just need to hear your voice.
So this is the song that they made for this game.
Just need to hear you say
They made a big deal about this too.
you would have me go or stay.
The tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Girl in the tower, I'm calling out. My heart cries out for you. That's really the only part I know. But it's the most infamous part. Ah, that was King's Quest 6. Here today, gone tomorrow. They got some really great voice talent for this game.
If it's not meant to be this way,
And it was a great game, although it got a little frustrating. I should probably talk after this. The tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Here in the tower, I'm calling out. My heart cries out for you. Yeah, it's very much like Symphony of the Night. I got a page here with the lyrics, but I can't sing that good. I'll talk when I do my outro. With the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Here in the tower, I'm calling out. My heart cries out to you. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Here in the tower, I'm calling out. My heart cries out for you. Girl in the tower. On your excellent performance. They tried the other easier entrance to the castle. You can gaze at the restoring the back before the druid's rainstorm. Don't go back to see the druids. Instead, head to the castle. Your puzzle challenges await you. So yeah, I believe there's another ending. If you could just instead of using use Beauty's dress to sneak into the castle, but you don't get nearly as good an ending. I didn't even check to see what my final score is. Oh, it's over. Alright. Alright there. That was King's Quest VI. To Hair is Human. I never said I was a great singer. Well, I tried. That was a great game. It got a little frustrating in some parts because it's very open-ended compared to the other King's Quest games. I hope I didn't make your ears bleed with my horrible singing. Yep. With this, Prince Alexander's quest is at an end, as he's become King Alexander, King of the Land of the Green Isles, along with his loving wife, Queen Cosima. But there's technically 2 more King's Quest games, but I'm only putting 1 more. And in the next King's Quest game, we will be doing 1 more adventure with the royal family Daventry. We will be doing a quest for Princess Rosella, and we will be doing, and she shares it with her mother, Queen Valenice. That's right, Valenice finally gets her own quest here, but they share it together. The final chapter is a little polarizing. It does change up things a bit. Yeah. There is an 8th King's Quest game, but it's very contested with the fandom. I don't have it part of the collection. I don't really feel like doing it because it has very little, if anything, to do with King's Quest. From what I remember, what I've seen with like the retrospectives, like King Graham appears and you're in the Daventry for like an hour, and that's it. And it's an action-adventure game. It's actual like adventure. I don't really feel like doing that game. But King's Quest 7, The Princessless Bride, I'll be ready to do that. We play a game that's very stylish. It's pretty much like a cartoon, like a Disney movie or anything. It even serves as a musical. Oh, I can't wait. I'll look at trying to get that done today or tomorrow. Tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see if I'll be doing Dark Souls. If I don't, because we already did the DLC. If we don't, I'll definitely get on that. Because we need to go and do a Queen's Quest. Yeah. Anyways, you'll have a great evening and everything. I think I've seen part of King's Quest 7. Yeah, it actually used like really good like animation. I think this came out around 94-ish. 94, 95. Anyways, you all have a good evening. And we'll see you next time, and never forget your adventures cap. Quest. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. God, it's getting late. I need to get to sleep. Like I said, I just stammer on. You all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.